Hey everybody, this is Matt here again with Shaving the Day. I hope you enjoyed the new GoPro shots in my latest video if you saw that. I do apologize for any volume issues. When I was editing, I think I was trying to just reduce the noise from the faucet in the close-up shots, and I think I accidentally reduced the volume in a large part of the video. So I apologize if you had to turn your volume way up or if it hurt your ears having to do so. But hopefully I'll get that straightened out for this video. Anyway, I'm going to be doing the last soap and splash that I got for Christmas today for a shave. So I'll be using Stirling's Deton-8, which is based on SpiceBomb by Viktor and Rolf. And I really do love this scent. It's very unique and masculine. Actually, after having smelled the soap and aftershave, I passed by somebody out in public and they were definitely wearing SpiceBomb because it smelled very similar. It had to be SpiceBomb or a dupe of it, but it smelled so good and it just like filled up the entire room. So I think they probably oversprayed quite a bit, but I really enjoyed it. If you haven't tried SpiceBomb, it is definitely what it says, a spice bomb. It's very spicy. And a few of the scent notes are a little sweet, so it's not too heavy on the spice. It is sweetened up a little bit, but the scent notes are pepper, saffron, tobacco, leather, chili, vetiver, and bergamot. I got it lathered up here. Really nice lather today. Stirling always has a great lather, but just trying to pick up some notes here. I pick up what I assume is the saffron. I kind of know how saffron smells. It definitely is a unique kind of spice, and I think it's the most expensive spice in the world, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I'm picking up kind of like that just really strong, kind of unique, spicy scent that saffron does have. It is very unique. And I'm surprised with the chili that hasn't irritated my skin. I have tried the splash, just not the soap yet. But it sounds like something that would irritate my skin. Cinnamon, nutmeg, clove, those all kind of irritate my skin a little bit, but the chili doesn't. And then of course you have the pepper, the leather, and vetiver, which all kind of bring out that spicy, dark, woody component to it. And it is sweetened up a little bit by the tobacco and bergamot. I'm not sure if I really pick up tobacco initially, but I do pick up a slight citrus from the bergamot. Overall, really nice masculine fragrance, though. I love it. I absolutely love it, and I'm excited to shave with it. Continuing with the Razorock German 37 Slant, of course, because I've really been enjoying it lately and just continuing to work on the technique. I do have an Astra Superior stainless blade in it today. But I'm going to go ahead and wet my face and then we'll get started shaving here. Alright, I've got my face nice and wet and I'm going to go ahead and start lathering here. As you can see, just really nice kind of shiny sheen and slickness on it, and it's got that flexibility where it holds its shape. It has stiff peaks, but it's not too hydrated. Man, that smells nice. This scent is very much unlike anything else that I have in my den. I guess the closest scent that I could pick out that's also in my den would be, also from Stirling, it would be Alighieri, which is based on Dior's Fahrenheit. I think it shares a few of the same notes, or at least the leather. I know it also has leather. I don't think I have any other soaps or scents that have leather in them other than those two. But they're both dark and obviously both dupes of very popular fragrances, and yeah, they're definitely not the same, but they do kind of share a similar vibe. Just really, really nice scent here. Get a little bit of that lather away from my nose. It's definitely a powerful scent strength, especially on the aftershave, so you really don't have to use very much. I think I used a little too much when I put it on the other day. But the dry down is fantastic too. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and temper the razor under the water real quick. All right, let's get started with the shave here with the grain. I love how this razor just cuts the sideburn. It's just so easy. Cuts it straight. I don't feel like I have to work at it with some razors. I do feel like I have to. Just really a basically effortless razor if you are careful and have the technique correct. Gonna go ahead and rinse the razor here. All right, and we'll go on this side and do the same. There we go. Hope everybody's doing well, and that the new year 2023 is off to a great start for you. It's been pretty kind to me. All right. Go down the neck here. Really, really light pressure. And that's the best way to get my growth pattern, really, is to kind of go on an angle like that. Especially like down here, it tends to just curve out. Sometimes I kind of do like a J hooking pattern. Tons of whiskers just came out of the razor there. Probably got 3 or 4, probably 3 days growth here. Maybe 2.5, excuse me, 2.5. And this razor actually really helps around the Adam's apple area for me. Hear that feedback? Really, really sharp blade, Astra Superior Stainless. Not quite as sharp as the green pack, the Platinums, but much smoother for me. And since I only use a blade once normally, excuse my throat, they're perfect because they do kind of dull quickly. At least for me with my coarse facial hair, they do. All right, that is a great first pass. I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off and then we'll come back and relather. All right, we're gonna go ahead and start lathering again here. Man, that smells good. I would say this is one of the strongest smelling scents from Stirling, at least, especially the aftershave. The soap, not quite so much, but the aftershave really projects and lasts all day. Really nice. It's the spices that are in this are not normally what I wear. Like I said, it's very different than pretty much everything else in my den, but it has a very, like, I don't know if exotic is the right word, but it just feels like, I guess I'll say opulent. It feels opulent. It feels like a much more expensive fragrance than what it actually is. SpiceBomb is not actually very expensive at all in the fragrance world. So it feels much more like luxurious and opulent and something, I don't know, it just feels like fit for a king, honestly. To me, it kind of has like a Middle Eastern vibe to it with the saffron. All right, so nice lather here again. We gotta clear my lips. I forget to do that half the time. All right, let's go across the grain. Very smooth. Sometimes getting close to my ear over there. Gotta take a couple extra swipes, but no big deal. This razor is just amazing. I really can't speak highly enough about it for me personally. I'm sure not everyone enjoys it as much as I will, or will enjoy it as much as I do. But for me, having the sensitive skin that I do have and the coarse facial hair, it is a game changer. And I know Razorock also has a razor called the Game Changer. But for me, this is the game changer. Yeah, no other razor that I own comes even close to giving me as good of a shave with as little effort and really fewer strokes and passes, honestly. It just really helps, and I'm not just going over the same area so many times. I mean, I still probably overdo it. Gotta get better about that, but it saves me a lot of irritation, and really I haven't nicked myself very much with it for the amount that I've used it, even though the slant is a little bit more precarious. And I've just been really happy with just doing 2 passes on the neck with the grain and against the grain. That's been more than good enough for me. I don't need BBS. I don't want to chase it. I don't think the irritation and nicks that come with doing that are worth it. And it's more than smooth enough for me after 2 passes. So I will do 3 on my face, mostly my cheeks, just to get that smooth because it can handle it. And it's an easier area to shave. Very nice. There we go. Very nice for a second pass. Oh, I did get myself right there. Yeah, probably must have been when I was stretching the skin up. Just pulled it too tight, got myself right there. Didn't even feel it. No big deal. We'll seal it up. But I'm gonna rinse off and then we'll come back for a third pass. All right, third and final pass here, guys. For the cheeks and chin area. I forgot to mention, someone from Facebook was extremely kind and is sending me a straight razor, a real straight razor, not a shavette, for free that they restored. It's an early 20th century blade from Germany, Stirling in Germany. And I offered to send them a double-edged razor because they're new to DEs. They started out with straights, kind of the opposite of what most people do. But they insisted in not wanting anything. So it was extremely generous of them. But that being said, I would love to know from those of you who do use straight razors, tips on how to take care of it. I have watched some videos, especially from Razor Emporium. There's some great content regarding that. But I definitely want to pick up a very, very beginner strop because I don't want to screw up a nice one when I'm learning how to strop. And I don't know if I'll be able to get stones anytime soon. I don't have the budget for that anytime soon at all, with being in grad school and, you know, getting married and stuff. I don't have the money to drop on a good set of stones, so not sure what I'm going to do about honing, but I'll probably pick up a very cheap beginner strop so I can learn, and it'll be okay if I cut that up. That's not the goal though, obviously, but yeah, tips on taking care of the straight razor would be appreciated, or any advice with straight razor shaving really would be appreciated too. All right, against the grain here. Still hear some feedback, so there's definitely still some hair to be cut. Man, that's smooth. That's ridiculously smooth. Let's go up here again, just make sure I didn't miss anything under my chin. Sometimes I like to go on an angle like that. There we go. Chin is always the hardest part for me to get going against the grain. And if I'm not careful, I nick myself right there quite often on my chin. All right, let's do a quick little touch up here. Man, so smooth, very, very nice. Just the one nick there. So I'm gonna go ahead and rinse off, and we'll do the post-shave routine, and then I'll come back with the splash. Alright guys, I just threw on some witch hazel and balm, so I'm gonna throw on some of this splash here. Alright, really don't need to use very much at all. Man, that smells nice. Sorry, I did a little excessive smacking there. Just trying to get some of my clothes real quick. But yeah, wow, that smells so good, guys. Definitely recommend it if you're into Stirling. All of their cologne dupes really are just excellent. Can't go wrong with any of them. Really, really nice scent. So I hope you guys enjoyed the shave, and I will catch you in the next video. Thanks for watching.